a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Man, these talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget to read about who really do this, bruh, for real. It's so
Cali, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no California, ill as pneumonia when we come for you. With that villain's aroma pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers now. Pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. You put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain. So you're hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off. Put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
We go tonight. Super 80. Turbo.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devontae Wyatt finishing that play off.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Getting 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
20.
From the gun, Goff. Maybe some nerves. It's an interception on his first pass. Marcus Williams has it. He'll get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Claude Ray.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some room to work. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points. Christian Watson with the touchdown. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. That goes as a gain of 25 yards. It picks up the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd down run by Gibbs. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Goff off the play action. He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
On the double.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on.
Shotgun now for Love. Kraft has it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Set, ready?
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. And this run is going to push him inside the 40. Give him 7 there.
so much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Again, around with Lloyd. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Smash, red. Let's go. Blue, claws, red. Needle, blue. Field, black. Black ultra. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hut.
They'll go from the gun with Lloyd. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to.
Okay, ready?
Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the gun, here's a body conduct. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. Lasers this one deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Montgomery scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Gets it to the 15. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take the lead on the first play of the drive. So no mistake in that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. On the crossing route. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. This, our last play of the quarter. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. And his game is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 17-14 ball game. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off to the air now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Goff setting to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Bates' kick is up and good. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Black check 45. White. You yellow. Cut.
Love now to throw. It's caught out right by Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
White. Here we go. Yellow, 22, blaster, 6, set.
Here's Love. Finds him over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Ready. Black, 90 striker, 3 red, yellow. Green jack. Black ultra. Set.
There's Love to throw. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Reed. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Solid gain on that play drop. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Cut. Louis, black 20.
They'll go right back to Wilson. He's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first, but a couple before they could finally drag him down.
That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Gone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Packers' 4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
180.
Delivers another one to Williams. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
One of the biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal.
120.
Montgomery. And this is going to end behind the line. Great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Fox now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's set.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Steel black. Red cycle. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More football from the frozen tundra of Lambeau coming up. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Smash. Red. Hut.
Love from the gun. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. We've set it down from 37.
Come on.
Loves to throw again. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
Shotgun handoff to Abanikanda. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. To the air with Love. Gets it to him on the screen. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
On the double.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Edo Blue. Ready. Yellow, 43.
Shotgun now for Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get some late points and the lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending it so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
And the Lions first down.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds Montgomery on the drop down. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action here with Goff. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Brought in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
3-yard line.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Black 20.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And so now it'll be 2nd and goal.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
180. Hey, Shell.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Gibbs. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take the lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions push their lead to 3. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Gets it complete. Here's Marshawn Lloyd. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Love now on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, or out of the 31. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him from the 31.
22 middle. Let's go now. 10 cycles. Black 33. Yellow. Black shot. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. Shot to the end zone. Answered there by a strong defensive effort. 2nd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Edo blue. 45. White. Ready.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jack Campbell with the INT. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said, some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Let's start on the ground with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Black 20.
Going to the ground again on first. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Cut. 20.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Finds Isaac to Slaw. Complete. And he has this down to the 34. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
What a great sign to start the 2nd half for this offense, because with a lead, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Again, it's Gibbs. Down to the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. They go play action with Goff. He just throws this one away.
I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick at Dr. Better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180.
It's Montgomery on 3rd. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Cade. I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll double their lead to 6.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll give up the gut to Abanikanda. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. It's over the middle and caught by Reed. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Love. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 49-yard line.
Throwing. It's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Loves to throw again. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers bring the game back to level. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff to the air now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Goff back to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Marcus Williams has it. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay.
I got to believe, Kate, his first pick of the game directly led to that one. Remember, what worked to generate that first turnover, playing things the same way, and this time, well, it wasn't just a pick. It was a pick six.
McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Wilson on the shotgun handoff. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good for Detroit 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Wilson again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
All set to go now from the 35. Goff on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Goff leading the offense back to the line. They're going for 2.
Hey,
76.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
No, go ahead though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Amani Conda now up the middle. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
The tackle by Avante Adams. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Avani Conda. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Check right.
First and 10 at the 48-yard
Set,
line.
ready. Set, cut.
Running once more with a body conduct. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we set.
On the give, it's Lloyd. He cuts it right, and he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a fourth-quarter lead. Marshawn Lloyd with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Throwing is gone. Fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
And the Lions first down.
They've got first down here from the 36. Goff setting the throw. Fits it through the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on first. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means third down coming up. Another one for Gibbs. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
He'll throw it. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. All set to go now from the 35.
Green. Ready. 52 blue.
A handoff right from Anaconda. Cuts back toward the middle, and he's bottled up quickly after just a yard. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Blue striker. Red 38. Fury yellow. Edo blue. Black shot. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Dump off caught by his back. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready. White, white, yellow, 43. Set.
Looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Set.
Again, a run with Lloyd. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big throw out wide by Love. He's on the move past the 15. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that kick. He's throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Caught by the open man. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now within 1 score in the 4th.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. It's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Super. Go, 12, go. 14. 14. Cut.
Setting up to pass. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly right on the spot.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. Hut.
Here's a Abonikanda. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready.
Here's a give for Abonikanda. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Got it.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. Hut. Ready.
Lloyd on the shotgun handoff. Fights his way through a tackle. Brought up a tackle, but he lost the football. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. I'm a die about. I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype is out. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe it out more than I fell back in love with the prices now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I wanna sing. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their head down, running all the gangs, oh yeah. Put their heads down,